Let's go.
And we're back for one more this evening. We have Avant versus Ethereal. I am SirDimwi, joined by Newton Dash. And Avant here with Shambitsky, Ender Kong, Jaywalker, Ethereal here with CJ, so Single Shot, JDG is here at Rocks Titan. And Newton Dash, my goodness, as I understand it, I believe Avant, and maybe Ethereal, but I don't think Ethereal, but I'm pretty sure Avant is playing for prizes in this game.
Yep, they were definitely riding the top echelon of the master tier, so that could be where those things happen and happen in earnest. They're in very interesting company for this season. Teams that you wouldn't maybe consider as expected to be there when the season opened up about a month ago, but there they are in third place, and this one is just to kind of keep a hold of that third place, as Ethereal has proved that they can take a round or take a game off of just about anybody in this master tier. We're underway. Let's go.
And Strabitsky gets the first touch, hands it off, and that is Jaywalker now walking it up. They have one in the bubble goal. He is stunned up, but Jaywalker loses. So I'm sorry, that was a stun off to Ender. Ender gets it back to Jaywalker. Nice touch there by Jaywalker. Get it back to Kong, but it will make its way down to the floor. JDG is here, gets that one picked up, sent out, though. Good defensive stack. Look how fast they get to that. That was Strambitsky and Ender. They would have picked that one up, and then Strem sending this one in. That is near the goal. Oh, ugly bounce there, but Jaywalker is there. Open goal. Wide out of the bubble to the far side. 35 seconds off the clock here in the first.
Yeah, I mean, a rare occurrence there, as you saw Jaywalker actually missing that shot, and it winds up going to the defensive hands now, so they're back on the offensive attack, and they move through. Jaywalker now with another chance, moving up under no pressure. Says a low pass there, has a good connection to Kung. Kung to Strem dancing in, and that is Dunzo. 2 points, first 2 points of the game. Just about a minute off the clock there. Avant taking the first lead.
Yeah, it was a little back and forth as well. Both teams had some opportunities, but ultimately it is Avant getting that one in. Ethereal now will come out on this jealous advantage. Curious, I believe it will be C. Jason in the QB position. It is, yes, C. Jason. To the near side here, Rock sighting on the left wing. Rock's looking up there. The shallow relay, and JDG now on the near in that near side trap. They're going to set up in mid here, although very aggressive defense from Avant. Overshooting a little bit is Ender. But it will be a good pass in for Single Shot. Single Shot sending it up. But there's Jaywalker with a good read. And a good clear out. Oh, is that a heave? It is quite wide, but they're uncontested. Kong gets it. They're up by 4.
Yep, former teammates making that connection there, and current teammates as well, being Kung and Jaywalker of the fabled Joker Instinct legacy. We could call it Dynasty almost. But those two guys... settling down there and making the nice connection that, felt good, looked good, and was good. That is now C. Jason's opportunity to roll out for Ethereal, taking the first pass over to Rock's Titan. Rock's crossing it over now to Single Shot. Single's open for a little bit, so he's going to move forward, moving into the orange side. Everybody kind of stunning each other heavily. I heard a lot of sounds behind me. Single now working back and just waiting for everybody to get into the orange side. That was an attempted pass, but it was denied, and now the disc goes careening into the other side. A little free disc moment. It is brought forward by Ender. Ender working the ceiling, and that one is denied.
That was off of the head of Rocks Titan. Jaywalker looking to get that one on the far side. Nice slap pass to Strem. There's a slap bounce off the wall and a pick up their Ender right in front. Puts it in for the 2. Look at the way these guys handle the disc. There's a lot of touching. There's not a whole lot of holding onto. Make note of that. If you're not in this game, watch how they hold that disc. They don't hold it, they touch it.
Right. I mean, and the main reason behind that is because they can maintain higher speeds when they're not actually holding the disc. That's correct, right?
Well, the problem. So one of the problems players have is they hold on for too long, they get stunned out, and they lose it. If you watch, particularly Jaywalker in this game, I don't know if it's just Shram doesn't even grab it, he just slaps it.
Yep.
Ender sends it up there. Kong has room now, he'll walk it up, but you watch how quickly they move this disc between each other. Shot there off the post, but end up wide, especially when they're under pressure. There's a lot of tapping, bouncing off the wall with a tap pass. Stuff like that. Just keep an eye on it. I've seen a lot of it in this game. The competency with which they handle this disc is unrivaled, in my opinion, as Jaywalker hits another one. They're up by 8.
Yeah, speaking of it, Jaywalker with just the quick touch there. We can watch that one on the replay as he was just approaching from the opposite side of the goal. Strem working the near side, gets the bounce off the back wall, or actually, I'm sorry, a second pass there to Kung. Kung pushing it over, and it just a quick tapper there into the goal. Quick touches. That way you're not caught holding it and don't get caught stunned. Rock's now looking to keep from getting stunned there. Ducks the offender, the stack coming at him. Gets it over to JDG, and JDG tosses it through. A nice pass through the traffic zone of the Geos. That was a single shot, just missing that one. It dings off the ring and goes right back to the mid.
Yeah, Shemitsky here sending it back to Jaywalker. Also notable, Jaywalker the quick ender there. Note here that Avant, with their 4th goal, all 4 of their players have scored. Every player on Avant has exactly 1 goal for 2 points. As Ender sending this one up. Oh! Who was that? Jaywalker looking for the sealable slam. Not going to connect on it. Defense comes out to play that one. That one is cleared through mid. Almost halfway through this first round. It's going to be a race for it. Will be JDG is here picking it up. Rocks tight to the goal. Goalie is not stunned out. Shot there. Double ding out of the bubble as Jaywalker looks to recover.
Yeah, JDG throwing his hands up in disgust that dinger happened. And I think he thought he had it. He moved actually over to find it. Oh my goodness, what a nice hurl that one was. The cleanup is there, but it is picked up by the defense. The single shot work in the back line, picks that one up and throws it back the other direction. Teammates in position. There's the shot, and the shot is no good. It comes off the backboard and bounces wildly into the midfield there. Ender with the claim. He's working defense now, getting the shot, getting the clear through the mid there.
And that one cleared all the way down and in. Will be cleared, but Jaywalker open goal will hit that one for the 3. And that will put Avant up 11 points with about 4.5 to go in this game. As the pace is, what's interesting to me is the pace is relatively, it's not as fast as I expected it to be. Now the chains are really quick, but quick is not the same as fast. And the game is not quite as fast paced as I expected it to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely consistent, all coming from the Avant side.
Very consistent.
And Ethereal just struggling to get anything on the board there. Little mistakes are getting punished rather heavily for them. That one, though, is a mistake that turns the other direction, so that's Ethereal's first shine of fortune. They get the turnover there for the first 2 points on their side.
12, 11, 10,
A very important goal for Ethereal here, 11-2, 9-point lead, though, still 2 Avants. As Mayo in the chat for a first-time chat says, have some more chicken. Have some more fry. Have some more pie. It doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried. Did I just curse somebody?
I don't know.
Possibly. Oh, the Doc puts on the brakes and hits the knees for C. Jason. Gets a big stop there and goal. JDG sends it out through this near side tube. We'll take a couple bounces there, though. Jaywalker covers it here on the in the near side trap and looks to turn this one back around. It gets Kung, a longtime teammate Kung. And Shimbisi back across Kung into Ender. Ender looking for one more pass.
Wow.
Jaywalker with the sweep. Up by 11.
Man. I mean, these guys are dangerous from every corner of this arena, but when you get them marching in on you like that in a squad of 4, just say your prayers and your Hail Marys, because there's not much you can do other than just throw your arms around and close the grab button and hope you get something, because hope is about all that's left. The same rollout we've been seeing from Ethereal. Let's see if this one works. It's a little bit of a side throw, then a relay forward, short relay. That one makes it all the way across. The single shot. We've been here before, but haven't come up with very many points on the blue side just yet. That tapper back catches a single shot just a little bit out of position. The stack is reeling him in, but that one is just a little bit loose. It's still on the offensive side, but it's just turned over. Jaywalker in the right place, cuts that one off, moves it through, takes a shot, and doesn't quite dial it in. It's off the screen. It could be there. It's not quite there. Oh, so close.
That one just wide. Shimbisi gets it picked up, sends it in. Beautiful move there from Strem. Puts his team up by 13 points here in the first. You see the way he jukes on that backboard, on that back wall to get it by the goalie. Goalie kind of has some advantage in those backside shots just because how narrow, the shooter has the goal at, as opposed to like being right in front of it. But there, Strem is able to just get it, just kind of reach around the goalie to get that one in. JDG handles it on the near side, sends it across a 2-2 defensive rollout here from Avant. Reset here. Disc is loose. That stack is already together. Rockside picks it up and will lose it to Strem. Strem, long shot. Whoa, they're up by 16.
Wow. It's amazing how quickly those things just turn around. You're passing the disc, all of a sudden the stack is on you, and the turnover happens, and the half court's there, and man, there's another 3-pointer on the board. Strem at the hand this time. As they just keep sharing the wealth across the whole team on the side of Avant. Ethereal looking for a way to get something done here, choosing the same sort of rollout, going left, has a pass forward, has a cross pass for sure. There goes the cross to the stack, though, this time. It is backed up, though. Rocks Titan taking this one in. and just getting it taken away by Strembitsky. Strem gets stunned in the process, but Ender finishes that one off, moves it into the other side of the arena. The blue team is back faster, though, this time, and they do manage to pick it up and bring it back out. That's Rocks this time. Rocks putting it in the valley. There's traffic in there, and that traffic was on the orange side, so Ender picks it up, chunks it forward to the teammate. Ooh, and Ender got credit for that. Maybe I read that wrong as the pass was coming out. So Strem to Ender, and that is 21-2. We are just a little bit short of a mercy.
Yeah, we still have, how many seconds here? 25 seconds, just about, in a 19-point game. Ethereal, Joust Advantage, just looking to run this, at the very least, run this clock down, avoid that mercy. As Rock sending this one into the hands of, single shot. Resetting it, behind, a little bit high of that backliner. 13 seconds, 12 seconds. Strembitsky with it, sends it up here. Kong with the heave up, Ender puts it in to end it just early, 23-2. Avant over Ethereal. The only goal from Ethereal coming from JDG is here.
Yeah, Avant putting on a clinic here, showing how passing and teamwork and possession, control of the disc is really the way to win the game at this level of it. The quick tappers and all the quick touches are paying off. They're going to the right people. They're making very few mistakes along the way. And man, that's the way to take a team like Ethereal, who can eat you up and spit you out in a moment's notice if you just give them any opportunities. Unfortunately, their opportunities have wound up in quite a few turnovers, as the little mistakes are just the little things, are getting punished in the highest ways.
And also, I'm looking at, check out the points column on Avant.
7
to Strum, 7 to Ender, 7 to Jaywalker. They just hit the jackpot.
Yep.
So take that money and go home with it. You hit the jackpot. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to hit another one. No, you're not.
Double down.
No, you're not. Take it home. Buy something nice. Eat a nice meal. Appreciate that win, because you're gonna lose it.
But they're only halfway there, though.
They're only halfway there. You're right.
What are you saying?
Whoa! We're halfway there. Anyways, so we're gonna start here the second round. Ethereal gonna look to score a couple more, at the very least, as Avant. They overshoot that one. Rock's Titan with it. As he walks that one up here for Ethereal. Chain for Avant getting back here with a single shot. Stop there in the goal. That was Kong sending that one out to mid. Rocks will get there and scoop it right back in to nobody in particular. Jaywalker with the pickup and looking to send it out here.
Yep, the dribble tries, but they get red along the way, so it comes right back, and Rocks Titan's walking it forward. He has a little pressure there, so it's going to bounce off the ceiling to JDG, who's occupying that ceiling inverted. So that is his floor as they dance around and move the disc over to the side. That is a single shot working the opposite side here that he usually works on, and that turns up in points. So maybe a little switch up in order, and then causes a little bit of disruption to Avant, and Ethereal takes the first lead.
See Jason with that first goal. 40 seconds. We'll see Avant in a rare Joust Advantage. They only got one last round. See how they roll out here. Everyone take notes, record this, because you'll need this rare one for your studying. Strembitsky back across. That is a very interesting rollout. Ender up here. They almost looked clumped. They weren't, but they looked it. If you looked at the minimap, it looked that way. Wow. Jaywalker to Kong. They do not waste any time. They have tied it up here 18 seconds later.
Yeah, that lethal combo of front to back action. Goalie has very little chance at tracking that much activity. Getting bothered by Kung actually ahead of it, and then Kung drops back for the pass, finishes it up. Beautiful pass coming in. What a play, man! Mark that one down. Copy that one, because that looked like it's pretty effective. But reading is fundamental, and reading was what Avant was doing in that case, and they did manage to turn it over briefly. But Ethereal's now marching around with this disc. They're doing their best Avant impersonation at the moment, passing the disc around accurately, and about to make an attack here. This is moving slowly. They get the high pass to JDG. JDG looking around, has the cut, but doesn't quite get it finished. His little stuns were heavy in the zone, so that it turns around and goes the other direction.
All right, you want to know how to run a 2-2? Watch cut out the opening of this rollout here, of this play, the rollout of this current play. Avant came out in a 2-2. The thing to watch out for is, when did that back set go back to bubble? And a good scoop there from, who was that? Ender, collected by Shrembitsky. But when did that back set go back to bubble on defense? Shrem, Ender hits it. They have the lead, 4-2. And it's the moment a pass was made that got behind both stacks, the back stack went back to the bubble. They didn't risk it. The moment an open lane shot like showed up, they went right back. They didn't wait. They didn't try to read anything. They just went back to the goal. I think that's the way you want to be running those 2-2s.
Blue sends it back the other way.
That is now an opportunity. Ethereal now marching the disc around. Rocks Titan under a little pressure moves it forward, has a pass forward. The stacks come rolling back in the orange zone. Dancing around the wall, JDG passes it back for a quick reset to C. Jason. Taking a second look at this thing. Now he's moving up and taking a high look at it. Has the pass up forward to Rox, who's on the ceiling. Rox has a couple options. Gets it picked off in the middle of the pass, though. Just a little bit red on that case. And it becomes a free disc here in the middle momentarily. C. Jason reclaiming it for Ethereal. Ethereal now moving forward on the hand of JDG, but backing it out, and they have the man back. Good call. Single shot now, resetting this play again.
And Ethereal, one more attack on the bubble here. See Jason and JDG.
Nice.
It's it for the two. They've tied it up. 4 minutes in, 4-4. Ethereal looking to make a thing of this. At the very least, they want to get to a third round, I think, Newton.
Yeah, I mean, we all wouldn't mind seeing that for sure. Whatever adjustments Ethereal went through in that first locker room visit is definitely working for them. They're staying in this one for the moment. Hopefully, I won't cast or curse them too much there. As we see Avant rolling out with their second offensive joust of this round, and they're under pressure. It moves forward. It is clean for a moment. There's a little bit of numbers advantage there. The Tapper tried, but not quite good, so it is picked off by the defense, and they're trying to move it out of their zone. Under heavy pressure still, offense is still moving forward on it. Strem will get a hand there. He's in a one-man disadvantage. The disc does get slapped forward and moved all the way into the orange zone. Freeman's there, picks it up. Nothing. Oh my goodness, that is. Oh no! What a turn of events that became. Oh, sure points turned into nothing. That has got to hurt.
Yeah, but now single shot. Ethereal maintains possession. TJ's on the near side looking at a 1v1. No, 1v2. Hits the cut. JDG.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, Kong got a hand on it. But JDG was able to force it in anyway. 6-4. 2-point lead to Ethereal after that one as we hit the halfway mark.
Right. Lucky that they kept that into points. So that could have been one of those 5-point swings or something. Those are brutal because you look back on the VOD later and you go, wow, we gave up a lot right there just on something. That something hopefully won't come back and haunt them. They'll keep shaking that off for their side. It is now Avant's turn to try to march this thing forward and cause some points in a lead for themselves, perhaps. They're down by 2. The low pass is good to Kung. Kung moving around, but has a pass high. Takes it, but the defense is there in force. Single shot picking that one off. Trying to get it out of the tunnel, but it doesn't quite make it out. So the offense is going to try one more time. Avant moving forward. Ender with it this time. Across the floor. Has Kung. Kung bounces it off the floor and back to Jaywalker, who's just going to back it out again. A little more time.
Jay, now the back in. It's Ender far side. Ender up to Shrem. I'll back it out again. They're trying to fold up this defense. Oh, they commit hard there. Look at that. That's what they were looking for. I said they were looking to fold up the defense. In fact, the defense gave them a wide opening, and they're able to capitalize on that to tie it up 6-6.
Yeah, the patience that they had on offense. I mean, just waiting for that defense to finally bite. And the defense finally did. I mean, a lot of times, as a defensive player, you want to break them up. You want to get these guys to stop dancing around in your zone, and it becomes a pride thing. So you'll step forward, and that's when they step forward as well and say, nope, this is the shot, and that shot is good. Wow. Oh my goodness, Jaywalker taking it from the tunnel, 30 meters out, makes this a 3-point lead for Avant.
Yeah, it's only up 9-6. That's the first lead they've had in this round. Probably certain Ethereal got the first goal. Then no, I'm sorry. Avant did go up 4-2, but Ethereal brought it up 6-3. My goodness, I don't know.
Ooh, the steal.
Trap. Oh my goodness! Watch out for that. That put them up by 6. There's only 3 minutes to go here. Watch this mental game.
Yeah, that's the thing that's going to crush you. If you let this get to you, and honestly, a timeout might even be in order right here to say, hey, let's slow down and talk about this, because now we're down by 6, and that's going to hurt if we can't score right here. So this is the rollout is now Rock's taking it to the left side. We've seen this play over and over tonight. A single shot's going to be over on the far side down right. We can see him down there. He takes the cross pass. He gets it, and that is good for a 2. So they do stay within 4 with 2.5 minutes or just less than that left in this second round.
Yeah, Walls, actually, I don't think this is the last match of the cycle. This is the last match we're casting this evening.
Right.
But there's still, there's still at least
two more games from 7.
Yeah, so 7 still has a few games to play here. And they're not currently scheduled. We're waiting to see it's Avant versus 7 and Overkill versus 7. As Ender across, Jaywalker gets another one. They're up by 6 once again. I believe they have the Wednesday to actually get it scheduled and played.
We're seeing Avant do what we used to see Ignite and Joker do, which is just kind of quietly march ahead. It doesn't look like they're doing a lot, but what they're doing is just executing beautifully on every touch. And, you know, that's the kind of things that I think we were missing from Avant early in the season, as they were just trying to gel as a team. The reset back there is a little scary, but that one does make it out. Avant now on the march forward, and they had the stack, but they also had defensive players in the zone. Oh my God, that slap almost there. Is now JDG trying to dance to get this disc out of the zone, and does manage to do it. The player, defensive player, was not in line for that one. That one was almost a shot in, but it dings off the goal, and that is Kung sending that one back out.
At this point, they need threes here. Yeah. They need 2 threes. They try to do this in 3 goals. Oh, I guess they could technically, but there's really, practically speaking, not enough time. So they need 2 threes here. JDG setting this one up. Ugly bounce, though. Jaywalker not able to get it recovered. Good scoop to single shot. Looking to set up the long heave. Oh, I think that was the ice right there.
Yep.
Avant will win this one in 2.
Everything after here is a souvenir, so... You know, soon the concession stand's open. Be sure to tip your waiters and waitresses. And this was a great round.
Yeah, great match. I mean, this is top of the best here, top of Echo Arena in this matchup. Some of the best, some of the best of the best here. Jaywalker stunned out. That one will be collected there, far side. JDG long heave.
Nice.
My goodness.
1 point game, but not enough time. Time is dead. That's it.
I imagine there's going to be a discussion after this game about mathematics.
Yeah.
So 14-13, still a phenomenal game, man. 1 point game. Tells you how strong Ethereal is.
Most definitely.
Yeah, phenomenal performance. I mean, we saw a great showing from Avant and without their captain.
Right, as they reset the whole set of stats, so that all goes in the trash. We have nothing to talk about as far as numbers go.
Farewell.
It's okay. We know who won, and we know what happened, and we know what's coming next in this season. But we have 2 more games, like we were talking about. There's 2 more games that need to be played in the Master Tier. There's 2 games from 7. Everything else is just going to get wiped aside. So that's kind of what we need to follow. And 7 actually at the bottom of the stack right now in Master Tier. Let me bring the stats in for a second here, or the ladders in for a second, and we can talk about the fact that 7 has 2 games to go. So if 7 were to win those 2 games, there's going to be a cluster of people with 3 wins and 6 losses. So that could be an interesting realm to work in. Young Money Clan has not. I don't think they've seen their last game reported in. I think it's going to be that one's going to be. They're going to be 3 and 6 also. So yeah, there's a lot of cluster down there. But 7 has an uphill battle if they're going to actually win both. They have Avant, and then they have who was the other one? It was can't remember now. Overkill. So yeah, the 7 team and Avant, who's the 4 team we just saw win. So so we're not solid in concrete yet. Things could change, but we're looking at relegation is probably looking to be. I mean, the 2 going to Challenger Cup probably going to be 7 and Young Money Clan.
So yeah, look forward to that Challenger Cup this weekend. And of course, during that Challenge Cup, we're going to be pushing VRML Fall Fest. It's 6 weekends, 3 leagues, 1 passion is the running tagline. Shout out to the creator team for that one. But yeah, there's some really awesome stuff coming up on the horizon. And again, I'll just reiterate, good time to be a part of Echo. But with that, just great game, and I'm excited for the Challenger Cup. I can't wait. 6 o'clock Eastern on Saturday, 6 o'clock Eastern Sunday. It's 3 o'clock West, 11 p.m. in the UK, and sometime tomorrow in Australia. Sorry, guys. I'm bad with that. I think it's like 14 hours ahead, so 8 p.m., 8 a.m., something like that. It's going to be great. It's going to be really intense.
Most certainly. Yeah, sorry to the chat. We don't have the stats for this particular game. The players hit the reset button just as soon as they were done, and that does reset our scoreboard, unless I can be faster than them to cut them out. So, yeah, that's going to probably do it for us here on Echo Arena VRML Channel 1 on Season 6, Week 4.5. We had 2 games tonight. We saw Young Money Clan take on Instinct taking that one. We saw Avant take on Ethereal, and Avant taking that one. 2 more games to go, and we will be happy to cast them if they will just schedule them. But anything else from you, Mr. Dimwi, sir?
Is this a bald spot? Or can I just... Anyways. Am I getting male pattern baldness? Is this actually happening? Do I got to call Hair Club for Men?
Clip it.
Anybody want to fund my hair keeps, my keeps? Anyways,
I can take some from back here.
Thank you, Oki. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Newton, you got it. Bye, everybody.
Yep. See you later.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.